Guess what? Another rant. I usually record at night because I have better lighting, but I have some time now, so I'm doing during the day. It's gonna look weird, but I guess it's fine. So this is something I got in my mind for a few days now, but I didn't know how to put it into words, and I still don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try. And it's about the body positivity movement. It's been going on for a while. The concept itself, it's not new or current. It's been around for decades now, but only more recently, in past years, it became a trend. It was not so much a social movement like when it started. It was more like a trend, basically a way to point fingers at people that didn't support your ideas. And as usual, as most current modern trends, the people that push these things the most are celebrities. You know, people with the most resources and tools and privilege, telling the rest of us peasant what it is normal and what is not. But color me shocked. Once losing weight wasn't a matter of effort or sacrifice, and you could just take a magic pill to lose weight, then all of a sudden everyone decided to be skinny. Everyone at the same time decided that it was better to be skinny. So it was never about weight, really, to begin with. It was just a matter of effort and of putting the work. It was not about shape or weight. Body positivity was okay, what's fine, when it requires some sacrifice from you, when you have to be accountable for how you looked. But once you didn't have to do that, then it all flew through the window. Now they all have decided they don't want to be fat anymore. Oh, now my dogs are barking outside. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't think... No, it's not picking up on the mic. Okay, I'm just gonna continue and hopefully you don't hear a lot of fucking dogs in the background. So yeah, it was never about body positivity. It was more a lazy positivity movement. It was just about effort, not about weight or shape. But how the turntables? Because now all kinds of problems are coming out. They just found out, I believe, that it completely destroys your bones. The bone density, it fucked that up completely. Because Ozempic came out very recently in 2017. So not even 10 years ago. It's very recent. So we haven't even seen the long-term effects. And probably in the next 10 years, we're going to see all the actual damage that it's causing. We are not even in the top of the iceberg now. And yeah, it's very recent and we are already finding problems. But we are finding this now that it's very popular and a lot of people are taking it. So maybe it was not soon enough, but we're going to see a lot of fucking problems in the future. So once the real damage starts to appear, we're probably going to see the pendulum swing back. Once people can't rely anymore on Ozempic and there's no other magic pill, and losing weight becomes again a matter of personal effort, then body positivity will come back again and suddenly being fat is not going to be a problem anymore and everyone will let themselves go and it's going to come back again, another trend, until they find the next magic pill. And still, they miss the point completely. When people say, people lifters and people who take care of themselves, that you should train and eat healthy, exercise, have a good diet, it was never about weight or shape. It was about health. But it seemed like these current trends, whatever it is, becoming a land whale or a drug-dependent walking noodle, they never care about the health. For people promoting these trends, it is about weight. Because it's either let yourself go and be fat, or take a bunch of drugs to be skinny. But it was never about that. It was never about a particular weight or shape. It's about being healthy. That's why we promote so much exercise and diet. It's not because you have to weight this and look like that. It's because it's healthier. And none of that, it doesn't matter if you're super fat or super skinny because of drugs. It doesn't matter your weight. You are not healthy. You are not healthy. That's the point. And sure, internet is a wild place. People really feel they can say whatever they want to whoever they want without consequences. And I'm guilty of that as well. So people that are against body positivity, so most of us, although we are technically right, it's the right option, you know, it's the healthier option, taking care of yourself with exercise and diet. Oftentimes, we don't express that in the nicest way. Especially on Instagram, you're probably gonna see a bunch of hilarious gifs and a bunch of slurs under any overweight person post. Been there, done that, and yes, it's not nice. It's not nice. But it's not wrong, you know? Like, the delivery is totally wrong. I'm not gonna argue with that. The delivery is terrible, okay? We shouldn't do that. But the message behind that shitty delivery, it's right. It's the correct option. It's right, you know? So this delivery of the message and not the message, it's what the first thing that comes across, you know? The first thing that what would get all the focus and attention. The message will go over their heads and you're just gonna stay with the delivery of the message. And of course, that creates a confrontation, you know, between the people that are body positivity and the people that are not, that are against it. Because no one responds nicely to being insulted hundreds of times. So it's never gonna work. So the people that are getting this kind of backlash online, they probably think, oh look, all these people are telling me that I'm fat and they are saying all these horrible things, insulting me, so they can't be right. Right? I mean, such a horrible person can be in the right. It's not possible. So they're not gonna change your mind, of course. How could they? So each side just keep pushing against each other and never anything is accomplished. It just turns into a shit show. But yeah, body positivity, it's fake, it's harmful, it's stupid. It's just an excuse to do nothing for yourself until you find some magic pill, magic solution. Then suddenly, suddenly being skinny is fine, but then this magic pill is fucking you up, so you're gonna be fat again. And whatever they're trying to do is not healthy. That's the whole point. Eat, train, and stay healthy. It doesn't matter your weight, your shape is not about that. It was never about that. That's what body positivity movement never get. But I don't know, that's all I got. Just another rant, things that are in my mind. Thanks for watching if you're here, and see you someday soon, maybe.